Hey folks, how's it going? For the past few days I've been debating on whether or not to actually get Shion with the surprise ticket, but the fact that this one ends on the 27th, while for both the past years the full summer roster Legfest began on the 28th, is making me think twice about it. On one side, the likelihood of actually getting a Shion dupe during the Spark is going to be extremely low. This year, there's going to be a massive rate-up line of 12 characters, and those are added to the already large standard pool and shared with the all-summer ones too. On the other, RNG is always RNG, and I think I'm also likely to spark twice on the same banner. There are just too many characters clogging my wishlist, and unless I get extremely lucky, I don't think a single spark is going to cut it. Apparently, if you buy the ticket, you will have a 2 hours period after the banner changes, during which you will still be able to trade it, but I don't really feel like risking it. As for why I would want to give Sagan's money after the whole Lotto fiasco, well, they fucked up, shit happens. The campaign was badly thought out from the beginning, and I really wonder how it got even pushed through. When you hold a special campaign like that, it's normally to get more people in and make older players come back, not instigate a massive rage quit. I've been told that I shouldn't complain about it because I won a tier 2, but to be honest, I would feel a lot better celebrating alongside other people instead of having to keep quiet out of fear of backlash. I wanted to try something new, so I recorded my initial reaction to it, but I couldn't imagine that the draws weren't at least a bit rigged, so sorry if you got salty watching it. Still, I hope they've learned their lesson, and I want to trust they're never going to repeat anything this stupid again. As for me, I mostly play the game to collect characters and for its monthly events, and I usually buy a Suptix every now and then to fill my collection. Shion would be a bit of a special case because she would also open the doors for a 1-button EX plus OTK during the next Guild War, which should also become a bit easier thanks to the Xeno Ifrit rerun. What I've been wondering though is if it's really necessary. The way she works is in tandem with more katana wielding characters, gaining a boost to her skill too and dealing pretty much all the damage herself. You still need 2 clicks plus the attack button, and she can't do it on full auto though, unlike Mimlemel, whom I still don't have, but that's not the point. Being able to take down the EX Plus in just 2 charge attacks has its advantage, but it's related to the animation lockout and you need a good enough ping to make use of it. As for me, I can only see the lockout for a split second when I'm on a 4-man chain, so I'm already on, or at least very close, to a perfect rotation for what my connection allows. Attempting to reduce the animation lockout isn't going to do much. Without Shion and Mimlemel, I would have to go back to a 2-button Relic Buster, but that would be only for non-strike time. Since I'm not planning to go over 1 billion honors, I won't need more than 6k meat, and I can farm close to 1k for each strike time, so having a 0-button OTK setup for it is going to be much more important. During the last Guild War, I was able to get 400 million honors in a day against the Nightmare 150 with a slow and unreliable setup. This time around, I hope I can get carried by Athena, so I should be able to at least get the same amount of honors. This leaves roughly 200 millions to be farmed between the qualifiers, the interlude and the first 2 days, so it sounds like it should be pretty easy. I don't think I'll have to farm for meat outside of strike time, and worst case scenario, the 2-button Relic Buster is still going to be good enough. Outside of OTK, I'm not really sure if I would use Shion all that often. In order to max out her buffs, she does need a 5 katanas grid, which might be a fun meme now that the Xeno AX are a thing, but while she does look like a pretty decent damage dealer, she isn't exactly unique in that role. So really I would Suptix her because she's cute and works on a meme grid more than anything, but if I did, I would want to wait until after a double spark. It looks like this Suptix is going to be a skip from my side, so we'll have to wait and see what the next one is going to bring. Hopefully they won't make us wait another 100 days for it. Alright then, that's going to be it for me for the moment. As always, thanks a lot for watching, let me know if you've decided to pick someone down in the comments, and I'll be catching you next time. Ciao!